Finally, 10.3 is about the combination. Combinations is talking about NCR. So then we need to know the difference between NCR and the NPR. For the NCR is having one concept, is to select R items from the N items, while for the NPR is to select R items and then order these R items. Previously, when we are talking about NPR, we state one example. So we have 4 letters A, B, C, D, and then extracting 3 letters out of these 4, and then do the permutation. So the number of choices is 4p3, which is equal to 24. So graphically, it can be represented by this rectangle. So this rectangle staying 2 situations. The first situation is first we extracting 3 letters, let's say A, B, C. And then for this first column, these 6 cases actually is representing the ordering of these 3 letters. So you can see that it is equal to 3 factorial, that is equal to 6. So the width of this rectangle is equal to 6. So for the second column is an other combinations. Instead of ABC, now it become ABD. And then for the rest of them, it's basically the ordering of ABD. So there are totally 6 choices, 6 permutations for ABD, and so on and so forth for ACD and BCD. They're exactly the same thing. So here you can see the width, these dimensions of this rectangle is actually talking about the combination of these 3 letters out of these 4 letters. So in conceptual wise, this is equal to 4C3. Now because of the fact that the whole rectangle number of choices is equal to 24, which is the N4P3. So you can see that the relationship between 4P3 is equal to the length 4C3 multiplying the 3 factorial. So meaning that changing subject 4C3 is equal to 4P3 over 3 factorial. So that is one of the key concepts of the combinations, is you do the permutation and then disregard the ordering is actually equal to the combinations. So finally, you can see that 4C3 is equal to 4 because of the fact that there are 4 columns right there. So that's why it's equal to 4. And 4 times 6, you can see that is equal to 24. Okay, so in general, we can see that NCR is equal to NPR over R factorial. Previously, we know that NPR is equal to N factorial over N minus R factorial. So NCR can also be expressed as N factorial over N minus R factorial and then multiply R factorial. Okay. So there are some particular situations that we need to consider. The first one is NC1. Now NC1 meaning that we select one thing from n distinct objects. So by using your iterative thinking, basically you know that this is equal to n. For example, if it is equal to n is equal to 5, so let's say you have 5 boys in front of you and you pick one as your boyfriend. So you select one from 5 boys, then your options, your number of choices definitely is equal to 5. Okay? So, and also one thing that you need to know is NCR is equal to NCN minus R. We can also use the boyfriend analogies to explain this. Let's say you have 5 boyfriends. Not 5 boyfriends. You have 5 boys right in front of you, and then you try to choose one as your boyfriend. Actually, it's exactly the same as you. In front of you, there are 5 boys right here, and then you select 4 of you as your non-boyfriend. That means you reject that. You only pick one, and actually it's the same as you pick one. You reject 4, meaning that you select 1. Okay, so this is a so important concept for combinations. So the rejections is actually equal to the selection in the reverse manner. Okay, finally, one thing also important is NC0. So you don't choose any boyfriend. It turns out that it is also a number of choices. It's very similar to what we have talked. N factorial is equal to 1. No choices, meaning that it is a choice.